The girl caught the plague. To keep it from spreading, the soldiers raised a foam sprayer, and with a blast of white foam, the girl was isolated on the spot. Then they loaded her into an ambulance. Crowds of people gathered around to watch, but they had no idea an outbreak had started, so none of them were even wearing masks. Naturally, the virus spread through the city fast. Infected people were everywhere. They could barely breathe and move slowly and could collapse at any moment. One woman straight up collapsed in her office restroom. Not long after, the outbreak caused riots. The government quickly sent in the military. They arrested the rioters and took them down with foam. Then they locked them up in jail. Next, the government shut down every place the infected had been. They even locked down the whole city. Every car trying to enter got thoroughly inspected. Seeing this, Jack immediately called his ex-wife Anna, telling her to pick up their son from daycare. But the daycare was already locked down. All the kids were quarantined in their classrooms. Anna couldn't get inside at all. Luckily, she managed to reach her son by phone and learned he was hiding in the locker room. So she went around to the locker room window, smashed it with a rock, and finally got her son out. But as soon as they got home, Anna's plague-infected mother showed up. Anna freaked out and kept her outside the door. Meanwhile, Jack made it back home safely and called his father, who used to be a soldier. Sure enough, infected people showed up at his house that night. Thankfully, his dad was a sharpshooter. He took them down almost instantly, and even rescued a neighbor who'd been attacked. Then Jack rushed to Anna's place and got her and their son out. So the families teamed up for now and began their escape. Jack's father said they had a boat at Lake Saint nearby, and they could hide out there. But as soon as they left the city, they saw bodies on the ground. They were people who'd been caught trying to flee. To check things out, Jack climbed onto one of the trucks, but a still-breathing thug in the back seat attacked him. Jack was knocked out instantly. To save him, they took him to a nearby cabin. His current wife borrowed a needle and thread to stitch him up, but Jack thought he didn't have long to live. He wanted his dad to take everyone and leave. Of course, his dad refused. Right when they were arguing, their neighbor sneaked out and brought back a doctor. She gave Jack antibiotics, and by the next day, he was fully recovered. They thought maybe they could rest here a few more days, but the neighbor found infected people in the next cabin. Their eyes were white, and they charged at them roaring. The neighbor panicked and fought back right away, then urged everyone to keep running. But in the chaos, they accidentally left Jack's son, Jerry, behind. Jerry followed the tire tracks alone, trying to catch up. To stop the outbreak from spreading, the government had already ordered all infected to be executed. Jerry was looking for his family when he happened to witness that scene. Terrified, he ran off, but the soldiers still spotted him. To save himself, Jerry hid under a hospital bed, but the soldiers coming in still saw him. At this rate, Jerry was about to meet God. Meanwhile, his clueless family finally noticed he was gone. They panicked and rushed back to look for him, but the bridge was empty. Jerry was long gone. His family searched all along the road. They spotted a hospital nearby and went inside to look. Then Anna found blood in one of the rooms. She was terrified. Ignoring the infection risk, she ran into a pile of bodies to look for her son. Jack feared she'd get infected too, so he stopped her. Right then, flyers fell from the sky, announcing the government's relocation plan. They figured Jerry might have been moved with the others. Sure enough, in the crowd, they spotted a familiar figure. Anna chased the figure onto a truck, only to realize it wasn't her son. She had to get off, disappointed, but the soldiers had already seen them and forced them back on the truck to join the relocation. Jack's dad straight up fought the soldiers, but they didn't know Jerry had actually been rescued. A female doctor saved him. Will his parents be able to find him in these chaotic times? Stay tuned for the next installment.